Death Metal Podcast, AM edition. Mostly going to be music, but a few show announcements as well. So let me get the food off my face. So this is Death Metal Podcast with the AM edition. So we're going to come hard with a few tracks. And I'm going to a show Saturday, so I figure I'd blast out a music edition right now. Check it out. Sorry, technical difficulties there. Let me see here. Remove. What's going on? So yeah, Julian from Fetid is actually going to be the drummer on the upcoming Undergang tour. We're just coming for a few days to the US. We got the flyer here somewhere. Do we? Also, I wanted people let people know to check out our last two episodes. Here's his flyer. Undergang, Pissgrave, Miasmic Necrosis. And it's going to be in New York, Philly, and Maryland. So definitely check it out. And like I said, the drummer from that video right there from Fetid, he's filling in on drum duties for Undergang. So definitely check it out. I wanted to make an announcement that coming soon, which is it's here, the Disma record. So you guys want to pick up a copy? We took a pre-order on this, and the thing is here. Basically, it just needs a hand numbering, you know. So yeah, pick it up, scoop it up. So anyway, we're gonna play some music, and I'm gonna make a few more announcements for shows. There's some other show we did last week, which was about G Willikers. So you should definitely tune in on this. This was like a real history lesson shit, you know? And we did a double episode, which was like kind of this too, which it was had members of Gorephobia, Necrosion, Drew Elliott, the artist, a lot of people. People that would go to the show, like Chris from Metalcore. I mean, this was a club that threw shows like this, bro. Incantation, Mortician, Gorephobia, Deceased, Suffocation, Hazarax, all these bands on the same day, dude. You know, or look at this old tour schedule. Gorephobia, Nuclear Death, Death, Carcass, fucking Rochavore, Sadistic Intent, Disharmonic Orchestra, Immolation, Incantation. Like, you know, it was an incredible fucking club. So definitely check out the episode that I did previous to this live, which was a double episode, and it was dedicated just towards a club that I used to go to when I was younger. It's called G Willikers. It was from it was close, like outside of Philly, South Jersey, in Pennsauken, New Jersey, which was a pretty dumpy spot. And then this weekend too, to make this announcement, Ossuary, Ancient Death, I'm gonna be heading over to this show Saturday. So if anybody wants to say what's up, say what's up. Hell yeah, looks fantastic. Yeah, so anyway, next up, some more music. Aggressor, Spain. cheers to Pious, Levus, and Iris for shooting that in Texas. Iris from Texas, that is. So yeah, that was a pretty sick live show. I think it was at a place called a Hop Shop or something like that. Harlington, Texas. Here's a new, I think this is a double shot, Eviscium. Right, so yeah, that was Eviscium, which is members of Rochivore, basically. So that's why it sounds like Rochivore. And then you have Sharon from Durcada on bass there. And then it looks like Justin, his beard is gone, man. He looks like a young man down there. So yeah, shout out to Eviscium, fucking killer band. They've been around for a long time. They have some unreleased recordings. They got back as Rochivore for a short time, did Maryland Death Fest with Chris Webber, and then now they're back to doing Eviscium again. And it's the same drummer, same guitar players, and then you have Sharon on bass, Sharon from Durcada. So check it out. Some stuff in their future. Maybe close to home. Up next, Old Mortician. Mortuary. Alright, so you had some Old Mortician there with Raj on drums instead of guitar. It was just super old, like I said, Castle Heights. Yeah. Old Castle Heights shows were sick as hell, man. There was like super, like that's another like kind of cool death metal-y club at our time, you know? Where they would have good death metal shows. I wouldn't put it at G. Willikers status, but definitely a sick ass place. So up next we got this is like a rare rehearsal, which I had not heard till this week. Right. Shout out to Cass from Florida. And that's her Doom project she's been working on. So definitely watch out for more stuff. So you only heard it here on Death Metal Podcast. That's right. Up next, let's see. This we're gonna go back in time again. This is the Austria from 1990.
Du hast Exil Ecstasy.
right, so watch out for that upcoming show. That's Carla from Chile. She's going to be doing an all Spanish show on Francisco's channel, jamming out all badass. So definitely tune in. Ossuary. All right, so that's Ossuary. They're a U.S. band, and yeah, there was some other Ossuaries too. And what's up to Philippe from Belgium? How's it going, brother? I just had my fingers on your Cryptopsy zine the other day. Yeah, they're fucking awesome. I'm going to see them actually Saturday, so I'm pretty excited. I'm probably gonna do a double shot with them too. But I wanted to talk quickly about something that had just passed, like an anniversary of someone's passing. So, my man Jim Sadist, or Jim Kanye, from Ohio, I had known for over 30 years. Well, I mean, he passed 8 years ago, though. I'd known it from 1991 or whatever. I met him outside a club. He was the drummer later in Nunslaughter, but his band was Minch. So they were like the first Seraphic Decay noise band, first 7-inch release. And he like his passing was like super unexpected. But the thing is about Jim Sadist, Jim Lasagna, he was like a super fucking duper fucking scene dude, man. Like if you went and hung out with this guy, like he was completely into demos, he knew everything, like he was like super like knowledgeable. I remember when I first hung out with him, like I was like selling demos outside a club, and like he bought 2, and I was like, why are you buying 2 demos, And he was like, hey, I buy one for myself and I buy one to trade too, which was kind of like a thing that I picked up on after that, because I was like, holy shit, dude, this guy's really, that's a very like smart thing to keep it moving in the underground. And there was no time, I swear, there was no time that this guy did not come up to you and hand you like a 7-inch or a tape or a CDR or something and be like, yo, check out my band Schnauzer. Or, like write letters to you, or, you know what I mean? Like if you met him in person, he was like the funniest fucking guy ever, dude. So like I noticed there was his 8-year passing, and I just wanted to say rest in peace to Jim Kanye, man. Like he was such a fucking cool dude, It's sad to see like these really cool ass metalheads that like so many years later, like you're like, holy shit, man, like that was a long time ago. And I remember him in person, because he was a serious dude, he took his metal very seriously. So like he was like an encyclopedia of fucking death metal, thrash, real metal, real obscure stuff. Like, he played drums for Nunslaughter later in his world, or early in his world, I guess. But before that, he kind of would just like come to shows as like a fan and hang out and, like talk, and he was like sometimes like he would show up to a show with like all purple on, and I'd be like, holy shit, like, yo, what's up, man? And I'm like, dude, you look like Grimace, bro. Or he had these like red pants, and he was just like he was really like, he did it to like make people laugh, I think, but like he was just being himself, super cool dude. The big loss to the metal underground in a way, because like you have these people that are like super important, and then you know what I mean, and then they're gone, and then how much he enhanced the Ohio scene was like really important in my opinion, like Cleveland, Ohio, and maybe even close scenes, but like especially in Cleveland, like he was at every show, and like you would see this guy at metal fests, and like, I mean, he was just like a super cool dude, man. He set up a show for myself. I had booked a mini tour with this band Gut from Germany, and then it was Gut, and then this rapper Gore-Tex, who I was like the DJ for, and then then they played selected dates with like Waking the Cadaver and Incantation and like a bunch of other stuff, Total Fucking Destruction. So basically, I had linked up a show, or Jim helped me link up a show in Ohio. And I was like, hey, the Gore-Tex band is a rap band. He's like, oh, no, really? Do they have to play? Do they have to? And I was like, oh, they're on the tour, dude. He's like, oh, okay, I'm only hooking this up because Ali Roeder from Gut, man, he was my pen pal, and I can't wait to see Gut. And I'm going to play, like Schnauzer's going to play. And I was like, all right, cool, like, and then I remember hitting him up right before we got there, and I was like, hey, man, the Gore-Tex thing is not going to happen. he's like, oh, good, 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 you know, like good. He was all happy. He's like, oh, good, man, I hate rap. And I remember being outside the show, right, and like he rolls up in his car, and it's got like a big, it kind of had like that big nun-slaughtery like icon-y goat thing like on the hood of his car, and it said like Death Thrash or something across the window. So it was on some like straight up like Euronymous fucking Volvo shit. Like he rolled up with a super death thrashing ass car, and then you know the show was awesome. And shout out to Paul John and Steve Eggs and Ali and all the cool people from out there. But fucking like this guy, man, was just incredible. You know, like if you needed a hand or something, or you needed something in Cleveland or Ohio or something, like he was right there for you, man. So it's sad to lose somebody so cool. Red pants with the devil tail, yeah. He was such a cool dude, man. So it's like I saw that it was his 8-year passing. I'm like, oh damn, man, he was one of the most dope metalheads ever, dude. Like, you know, they make statues for Lemmy, but like in reality, it would be dope if they made one for like Jim Kanye, you know, because like he was like important in a way, you know. So like, and then you don't want his memory to be like lost in a way, you know. So I mean, just so rest in peace to Jim Kanye, man. So we're gonna play some live stuff. This is gonna be a double shot. So we played like the studio track from Ossuary, but they had toured on the tail end of Killtown Death Fest with Fophobic, and they did a show in Paris. So it looked pretty cool from the photos, and then I noticed that the live was online. It looked like they were playing in like a dungeon, so I wanted to show a song from that. Check it out. So shout out to Izzy from Ossuary too. She was like a customer from like when she was like a little kid, I remember, for Necroharmonic. But I mean, a lot of people, you know, like when you see them coming up when they're younger, and then like they get older, and then like they're like hanging out. So it's dope. So shout out to Izzy. All right, up next, we're gonna take it back to the past.
double explosion of bloody terror, blood-spattered bride, and I dismember mama.
Alright, so that was Gut. That was the early Necroharmonic 7-inch, actually. One of our, I think it was like 94 or something we put that out. They're from Germany. So they had done like 3 7-inches worth of stuff, and like two of the 7-inches were put out on German labels. Like all their stuff was put out on German labels, except for just the 7-inch on Necroharmonic, which was the Hyperintestinal Vulva Desecration EP. So yeah, and then trying to get that cover made back in the day was like its own fucking hell child. So this next band is Moral Decay from Massachusetts, New Bedford. Right, that was Syranax from Texas live. So you guys might have heard more recently they had some pretty decent demo rips of that early Syranax stuff that they played on Carl from the Witching Hour show, which I thought was sick. The because especially when you hear the old demos and then like the quality was like kind of shitty, you know, and then you hear like a really good rip of it, you know, maybe from like one of the members or something. It's like, whoa, this is a whole other demo, man. This isn't my 15th generation one. You know what, though? Sometimes, like, you want to hear that 15th generation one because that's the one you remember. Hell yeah. So, Texas always repping, too, in the chat. Just listened to Disharmonic a few hours ago. It was cool, man. Definitely. Yeah, so earlier we played some Pungent Stench live from 90 in Alast, Belgium, which you always see that old Agathocles live at Alast. So yeah, Disharmonic Orchestra. The other day we did a death metal podcast, which was focused merely on just G Willikers, which was a club that was by me, and there was interviews with Disharmonic Orchestra in the G Willikers bathroom and shit. So if you guys want to check it out, I think it's on this episode. It's the part 1 of 2. It's somewhere in there. I don't know where. I'm chapter marking it right now. And there's an interview with Disharmonic Orchestra on there too, because like they came and played a show there, and it was a pretty sick show. I want to play the beginning of it because there's a relevant chatter here that might want to see this. So here we go.
Ourselves. We don't want anybody other to do it.
Yep, with any tours or anything?
No tour went.
Nuclear Blast haven't supported us yet at all.
The only
The
thing
only-
we do is releasing our albums.
That's all.
Nothing beside.
But next year's talk that we're gonna tour with Atrocity, the German Atrocity.
Yeah,
That's gonna be set up by Nuclear Blast.
they're great. What other cities have you been to here?
Well, we've been, we gone down by Greyhound, so we went through many cities. But we stayed in
Memphis.
Memphis, yeah.
Graceland.
Did you get out of Graceland?
Yeah, sure.
What did you think of Graceland?
Great.
Tribute to Elvis.
Did you go to New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to New York tomorrow again. New York is a cool place. I like it a lot, yeah. We stayed in Houston a lot. It was cool. A long time, for about 1 week. Talking hard in Texas. It was a lot. Totally different to Austria. Because this time in Austria it's pretty
Nice,
cold.
that's great. What's the strangest thing that you've seen here?
Strange thing that you can't get beer under 21. Oh,
Yeah.
The happy parents of everywhere slept in New York. God.
Yeah, and the fluoride in the water. That you can't drink if you get sick of it.
What?
The fluoride in the water.
Oh, you don't like you don't like the
Alright.
kind of
And full of Splatterreah.
Yeah. He was the weirdest person we ever met. All of
And we don't
Splatterreah.
have that much water in the...
I know.
Every time you shit, you must be careful.
Yeah.
No, I don't like the German toilets because you shit and it just lays there.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't want to see
When the
that.
shit in this, but when the shit in this, you have to...
The water comes up again. Right into your ass.
It's just a question what you're used to.
Yeah.
That's very interesting toilets.
What do you think? What do you think of the beer here?
It's weaker than we are used to it. So it tastes a bit different.
Chemical product.
Did you have any so-called German beer here?
I don't know.
Beck's?
No, we didn't.
Never seen it.
Stay away from.
Yeah.
Do you guys miss anything back home?
Actually, no.
Some money.
Or?
Sometimes something to eat.
Yeah. Sometimes the toilet.
But it's boring at home, so by now we don't use it.
Yeah, so you guys didn't bring that much money here, did you?
No, just that we needed to travel around. That's all.
So how you
That's
get,
away now.
Yeah,
So-
it's all gone now.
Nothing else.
so you're just relying on merchandise, huh?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so they were saying they stayed at Paul from Splatterreah's house. So yeah, man, super sick old school toilet interview, and check out the G Willikers episode. There's a part 1 and 2. It was a lot of the guys that were involved with the old G Willikers scene. Drew Elliott, the artist, was even on there, the old new Renaissance artist, because he used to go to some of the shows there. And then, Alex from Immolation and Gorephobia was on there. Chris from Gorephobia was on there. Dude, my bro from Necrosion was on there. And we were like reveling over like these old ass shows with Nuclear Death and like Carcass and shit, Disharmonic, Gorephobia, Rochivore. You know what I mean? It's like, so earlier we played Eviscium too, which is like, that's members of Rochivore. So if you want to check it out, you could always rewind. And then let's see what else we got. Again, I wanted to say there's an Ossuary show coming actually this Saturday, pretty close to me, so I'm gonna rep this with Ancient Death, a Worm Face, and yeah, so super sick death metal, man. So we played a double shot of that, and then what else we got? Let's see what else I wanted to play, since we got the rock stars in the house. I could always play the rockstar musics. Go right to the most brutal ever. The Maniacs. All right, Death Metal Podcast coming back live. What's going on, freaks? So I want to give my own record label a little pub, because we never do it right on here. Like, I play other people's music, and once in a while I might, let somebody know, like, what the hell my record label's doing, right? So we got a new record coming out, or it's out. The pre-orders are starting to ship. Craig Pillard on there. Disma. So it's on 3 different colored vinyls. Each one's limited. The pre-order's up now. Ships on 10/20. So in a few days. So actually they'll start shipping soon now because everything's here. But just got some hand numbering going on, you know. So we're gonna step back into the thrash zone with this Japanese thrash band. They're called Fast Kill. This is a super ass sick band.
Hey,
What's going on, Barrett? How's it going?
Roy, how are you?
So yeah, we got Barrett from Severed Records to join us tonight on Death Metal Podcast. I just hit him up with a message, so he was online. What's going on, brother?
Hey, man, I just I went to make a drink.
Yeah. So
How are you?
I'm
It's
good,
been
man.
a while.
Yeah, it has been. And then, you know what? You in the early days of when I started to do like the YouTube and Death Metal Podcast thing, you were like
Yeah.
one of the first people I went to, right? We did like an
That's
interview.
true, yeah.
And like since then, I just started to do it live afterwards instead of doing like pre-recorded ones. And like it seemed like I came off more organic, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
I figured I could come on here and I could be like, "Yo, Barrett, what's up with Severed Records? Like, talk to me about the new releases, brother."
Oh, you mean right
Yeah.
now? Oh, well, shit. I'm sure you remember Deaden from like '97, like the early.
Yeah, Deaden.
I just re-released Hymns of the Sick, the first album, which is one of my favorite albums ever, actually. And
That always feels good when
Corpse
you
Crystal.
label.
Yeah. It was Corpse Crystal from Texas
Right.
did the LP version of it,
Cool.
and
So yeah, Deaden Hymns from the Sick, right?
yes,
Nice. That was a good release.
1997.
They were tight, man. I like them too. They
Oh,
were. I
and
like
Ron.
them and Levidity. Didn't you put out Levidity too?
I actually just did one recently,
Okay.
a couple months ago. So Vaughn, he's like the main guy from Deaden,
Right.
but he's also in Levidity now too, and he was in Levidity then.
Right.
But anyway, how did this happen? Dave from Levidity, he wrote me. He's like, "Hey, we did this show back in 1998. Like it was a radio show in Illinois." And they were like, "Hey, well, Dave was like, hey, you want to re-release this?" It was like an interview, and they played a live
Right.
set. And yeah, I was like, absolutely, I'll do that.
Yeah. They always get good recordings at those radio stations, right?
Yeah. It's called Levidity Let's One Live and Wept.
Nice.
The Wept was the studio, I believe.
Cool. What's So you put out a new Deaden Hymns of
Hymns of the Sick.
Hymns of the Sick.
Yeah, it came out like a month or two ago.
What else is new on the Severed roster?
Protrusion.
Protrusion.
Yeah, from Indiana.
Okay.
Let's see. Drowning in Formaldehyde.
Okay. Drowning in Formaldehyde. Where are
Yeah.
they from?
Actually, he's the main guy is from the USA, but he does different bands. Has different people from other countries.
Righto. Which is happening a lot lately, right, dude?
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
much everything like that.
Yeah. You see bands like collaborate where they have like a member in one country and then they have a member in other countries. In
For
Europe,
sure.
you see it a lot. It reminds me of like how you're from the Rochester area, right?
Correct.
Did members
I'm in Rochester right now.
Yeah, did members of bands in Rochester used to like share each other and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, it's very incestuous.
So now you have this pool of like death metalers, right? And like it doesn't have to be as incestuous because of a computer, basically, right? So like
Yeah, for
they
sure.
could send drums over here, riffs over here. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah, like
Pull it together as a studio demo on the computer. You know what I mean?
for sure. Yeah, like if you find it like let's just say you're a drummer. You're like, okay, I'm playing all these drum beats and I love death metal.
Right.
So who's gonna mash my drum beats with the guitar? Oh,
Right.
well, I like Fascist Rump from Thailand.
Right.
It's like, sweet. So I'll write Larry Wang from Fascist Rump and Gorepot.
Right.
And they're like, hey, man.
Hey, man, you want to do a band with us? Right?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
Did it pop off?
Oh, no. I was just doing that as
just as an example. But you're right. Yeah. I noticed that, like, say, like, a Hyperdontia, in Europe. Like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
have, like,
Fantastic.
they're fantastic. And then,
Well,
like,
they're from Turkey.
right. And then the main guys from Turkey.
Became Purity on my label.
Right. Oh, yeah. You have your fingers in a lot of bands, brother. Like you put you're like on my label.
No, I didn't mean it like that. But
No, I'm only playing, But I'm saying you've been involved with a lot of bands, so that's important because like your label has longevity. Like, what do you have? Like 400 or 500 releases out, right?
I'm getting close to 500. Yeah.
Damn, man. So like and you stayed very consistent with your product. Like you're very, it's death metal always.
It's always death metal.
Yeah, it's always death metal. So you are at home right here on Death Metal Podcast.
Well, me and you are like brothers on the same page. You put like you take forever to put out something.
I do it purposely though.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I don't do that. What you do.
Yeah, I'm more curated. Like my Necroharmonic is like very curated, right?
Right. Exactly.
I try to keep it that way. Like I want to.
You know what I mean? It's fantastic. Pretty much everything you do is amazing.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I try to stay strong with what I listen to, so like that way
But
there would be no
that's
compromise.
what it's all about, right?
Yeah. So like when you put out Dead In, you've been a fan for fucking 20 years. You know what I mean? So like
that's one of my favorite albums of all time.
I know. So I mean that's the premise of my record label too, to just put out whatever is my favorite shit. And then whatever could be a favorite at the time too, because that can change, right?
True. Well,
yeah.
But that fucking Deaden thing that took over like 4 years. I don't know why to get that done.
Right.
I mean, it's simple. There was only 2 extra tracks, but it was the layout, and I don't know. Vaughn he had some stuff going on with his family and everything, but seriously, that was one of my favorite things in the world.
I always stuck with like after I remember when I put out Dr. Shrinker, it was like very important for me. Yeah, so like it was like it took a long time to put out, right? There was a connections through like I think John McEntee saw like the guy from Dr. Shrinker out in Washington or somewhere. And he's like, hey, Roy Fox wants to talk to you. You know what I mean? He's like, he wants to talk to you, man. And then somehow we got together and talked. And then, it took a while to pull things together. But, like, at the same time, like, it happened. And then they were one of my favorites. And, you know what I mean? I had listened to the Wedding the Grotesque demo, like, backwards and forwards.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that thing was like a full-length album,
Yeah, for sure.
And then, so to put that out, it was like, the pieces just fit. And then, like what, the way I look at things. How
cool is that? Like,
well, the way I look at things, man, I'm creating my own earache records. You know what I mean? So, like, I looked at it like that from the get-go. I was like, I'm going to put out a couple records that are, maybe 1 or 2 records that are like, yeah, people love them, but, like, maybe I'm like, But then I'm going to put out a bunch of records that are super fucking important. You know what I mean?
Speaking of that, you have some vinyl coming out, right?
Yeah, we got a new this is out on vinyl. So the pre-order is going to start to ship. Yeah. So yeah, new Disma vinyl. The release date's the 20th, but at this stage everything's here. I gotta hand number them. My game is hand numbering, so because I feel like records should be hand numbered, you know.
I do too.
We made 3 editions, one of 222 on black, 333 on that color. No, 333 on like a puke kind of brownish, like green color. Right, and then 444 on that color. So that basically was it, man. Yeah, 500 is big. 500 is big for a lot of releases, brother, you know?
Yeah, and it takes, what, like a year to get vinyl for us now?
Yeah, my vinyl took it was like 9-10 months. So,
wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
But it was because I didn't just get it with black, you know? So if I would have just went with black, it would have been cheaper.
Right, but it's still like the whole, like everyone's pressing vinyl now, and there's not many companies doing it.
There is and there isn't. It's just like you can get a broker or you can get something where you might pay more. But the thing is, like, what kind of quality are you going to be paying for? So, like, for me, the whole essence of Necroharmonic is quality. Because I'm not going to be putting out fucking 500 releases, you know what I mean? I mean, it would be, in a perfect world, yes, I would like to put out 500 releases, you know? But I would say I probably would be dead by the time I could put out 500 releases.
For the things you have in your pocket.
Oh, I mean, there's shit in my pocket, but the thing is, like, you know, like, I don't usually talk about it. You know that.
I know what you like, and you know I love what you like.
Yeah. So, I mean, I keep part of Necroharmonic in my pocket, too, you know?
Right.
I always have, you know? Like, it was in my pocket, like... I don't know.
You've been kind of an asshole that way.
I mean, do you think I was an asshole to the fans? Is that why?
No.
Okay.
I mean it in the best way possible.
Yeah, I think I was an asshole to the fans probably the most because, like,
well, it's just like
to hold the release for like 25 years and not put it out. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Like, you know, this is my time frame and this is my release. So, like, I think I just want to put it out when I want to put it out, the way I want to put it out, and that's it. I mean, there's no more.
What is better than that?
Yeah,
it's fucking phenomenal.
You know, no one here is making cake. You know what I mean? You might have 500 releases, but that doesn't mean, like, you're a fucking rich man living at a fucking Puff Daddy's fucking $2 billion fucking yacht, you know? No,
it's a whole different world.
It's a hand-to-hand fucking combat, basically. And basically, your business runs on in one pocket, out the other. In one pocket, out the other. You know what I mean? So, like...
Well, it's like, I got $500 this week. Maybe I can do a CD or maybe make a shirt.
Right now.
Or pay my mortgage.
Right now. I mean, it's really kind of not too different here, brother. So, like, you know what I mean? That's the way, the DIY way. And, like, if anything encompasses the DIY way, it's Severed Records, dude. So you should be proud of that, man. You know,
100%. Well, thank you.
Yeah, brother. I always respected you as far as, like, the amount of, like, work that you put into the scene. So it's cool that you popped on too, man. Appreciate it. I was just live because I was like, this is the AM edition, because I'm gonna go see Ossuary, Ancient Death, and Wormface, and a couple other bands Saturday. So Saturday is like normally my death metal podcast, like live day. So I'm like, well, I might not do it, or I might do a short one there, or I probably won't do it, you know? So I'm like, I'll throw an episode out right now, you know?
When you wrote, it was like perfect timing.
I knew.
I was sitting here chilling. You know?
I telecasted that moment, brother. You know, we're on the same wavelength, so, and then beside Deaden and
yes.
What else you got? What else is new in the last like 2-3 months?
New Immortal Suffering.
Nice. Yes.
Have you heard that yet?
Oh yeah. Well, I haven't heard it, but I had heard
Oh.
them live when they were playing in like '96 or
Yeah,
something.
it's brand new album.
Oh wow. Okay. They got a brand new album. That album's new.
Yeah,
The one they're promoting out
put
there.
it out.
Okay. So
It's
that's new
fucking-
stuff.
It's ultra brutal.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic.
Cool.
Check it out. I mean, it's everywhere.
I will.
You can look. It's called Extreme Torture.
Nice.
It's the name
Didn't
of
you
the
do
album.
the demo CD too, though?
No, not for Immortal Suffering.
Oh, okay.
This is all new stuff.
So it just looks like a demo CD. Is that what it is?
No.
Okay.
You want me to show you? I could. Oh, I
Yeah.
have one right here.
Sure, brother. Bring it on. This is a show and tell show, anyway.
A show and tell.
I like the DRI poster.
Oh, you can do that?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite bands ever.
Where's Chad at on here, man? I know you're watching DJ Hellhammer.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, he's not here. Oh, where is it?
We put Barrett on live too fast. It put it on blast. We put him on blast too early. So we're gonna play another song. Maybe Barrett will roll it up, and then let me see.
What song you need to put on?
I don't know. I play like this. Everything with YouTube is like a big game right now. So like you have to play or try to play music that's not copywritten. You know what I mean? So like,
Oh, yeah.
you can play it, but the thing is, my game is not to play it. So I
Yeah,
try to.
there was a thing with Will. I think it was last night.
Okay. Will
And-
Romer?
Yeah, and he was doing an interview, and they were trying to play songs.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I was watching. I can't remember.
And they wouldn't play their music.
But- Like, it played his interview, but yeah, it didn't play the music.
That happens, man. That's, and then it's confusing to the watcher, I guess. But here's the next band you're gonna sign.
Oh, I'm gonna sign.
Yeah, they're called Mullification. This show is in Kyiv in 2023. Mully, I'll put the name on the screen, brother.
Yeah, Molly.
It seemed like more of my tunes, right? A little slower.
Oh wait, I didn't hear anything for the last.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't know. When you're offline, maybe you can't hear it. Some people do have that problem.
No, I had to restart. I was listening to that band, the live set.
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't. Whatever you said, I didn't hear anything for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, so I played this band. I didn't say anything at all. We just played this band.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't miss anything.
When you're off screen like this.
No, it was like I had to restart the.
That happens. Yeah. Sometimes you got to turn it on and off. But when you're off screen like this, watch this. Nobody can hear you. Just so you know. So, what's up, Justin? We played Eviscium earlier, the new Eviscium, and then somebody was asking to play Cadaver. Play Cadaver demos. They're good. They are
the old stuff.
I did a Norwegian death metal festival, not festival, telethon on here. And it was like 5 or 6 hours long, and I played like all this just Norwegian death metal, not black metal.
Nice.
And then the stream got like canceled by YouTube. They're like, sorry.
What?
Yeah. They're like, take this down in 7 days.
Copyright things?
Yeah, for copyright shit. More videos forthcoming. Very sick, brother.
That's ridiculous.
It's just it just has to do with bands getting paid, and then whatever we're doing is different, you know.
But I mean, obviously, the Norwegian bands are godly, but
yeah, every one of them has copyrights all over their music, even in the old stuff. So, like, basically, they want to get paid for streams, and then it affects. So
what is that, like
them being
penny?
Played on here, basically?
Like a penny?
I guess so. Yeah. But I mean, that's up to them, man. I don't know. Like, if they, so I'm just like, I become like a DJ, but that's why also Death Metal Podcast. If you look at the last few episodes, you'll notice that like I'm trying to switch more towards like talking than I am towards like playing music. But sometimes I'll mix both. So like we did an interview with Cadaveric Incubator from Finland.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks ago. And then I did a second interview with them too, because they just stayed up all night in Finland. But then we played music during that, and that one was kind of like the shady kind of copyright striker,
Oh, yeah.
So you don't know if the stream's gonna get like taken off, and I don't want to get a Cadaveric Incubator interview taken off because like I've spent time, like talking to my boys on there and getting a cool interview with them. I don't want to like have to friggin', especially if they come on live, dude. Like, I don't want to delete that video afterwards. That would suck, right?
I mean, to me, it's just fucking stupid.
I mean, it's just part of the landscape.
Sitting here hanging out, having fun.
It's just part of the landscape. I mean, we can talk metal, and then when you play metal, it's a little more exciting. It's like a phone call put into like a fucking television show. That's the way I look at it. But basically, I go on here and play some death metal, talk about new bands, and then play old bands too. And then.
So let me ask you this:
What's up, brother?
What's your favorite new band?
My favorite new band, death metal.
Yeah. What do you think?
Eviscium.
What do I want to hear?
Watch out for Eviscium.
Eviscium. Spell it.
Iviscium. They're my boys from Rochefort. So yeah.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Rochefort?
Yeah. We played them earlier too.
Oh, I didn't see it earlier.
Well, maybe we're gonna have to revisit this again. They have other tracks live too. They played a live show recently.
Like the actual band, Rochefort, like Chris and everybody.
Chris is out of the band now, and then Eviscium is like Eviscium. Basically, it's a different band.
Oh.
So I could probably play an Eviscium track on here. I just needed 1 second to cue it up or whatever.
All right.
But yeah, they played a lot. They played a live set. So basically, yeah, Funeral Vomit. They're pretty sick.
Funeral Vomit. I don't know that.
New Eviscium coming soon, hopefully. Oh, you don't know Funeral Vomit?
No, I haven't heard.
You got to get down with the tapes, brother.
Man, I can show you if I turn my
Bandcamp is where it's at.
over there. There's like 100 tapes.
Yeah.
You see that?
I do. That's the lair of severed. Is that where you sever humans?
This is my man.
Is that where you sever up humans?
Severed humans.
Yes. So let's see if this downloaded.
The girl's out back though.
Here we go, though. We're gonna play a song for you, brother.
Is this the Rochefort band?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yep. Be excited. Whoops.
Strings of vodka.
Errol, $20 bill.
Check. Here we go, still. Here we go.
Errol.
Here's another one. This one was written about 20 years ago, but we finished it just about a year ago under Rochefort. And we're going to do it tonight as it is. This one's called Shrine of Incursion.
All right, that was Eviscium. Let me shut off.
Oh, I love that CD.
That was sick, right?
Yo, fantastic.
That was a new song.
Oh, that's new?
Well, yeah. It was like a Rochivore song that was an Eviscium song too, or something like that.
Well, I was
There's a version of Rochivore performing
I
this
was
song.
locked out for like the last.
Oh, it's an Eviscium song. Yeah, there's an Eviscium release. There's like 2 demos that were put onto one release by a Polish label back in the day.
Oh, I have the CD.
Yeah, but I have it too.
Stuff?
Yeah, but this was like a newer track. It's Eviscium that has
with Sharon and everybody.
Yeah, Sharon. Yep, that's right.
Fuck
See?
yeah!
You got your eyes open. So here we are with Barrett from Severed Records, who came in on the lurk right now, and then what else can we talk about with Severed, brother? Spew your shit.
What do you want to know?
I don't know. Any records coming out? Any tapes? Do you like tapes? What's your favorite?
I love
band?
tapes. I have 1 billion tapes, like in my personal collection.
Nice. Do you? I mean, like, what about new tapes?
Most of other labels or whatever, they come to me and ask me to release albums that I released on CD, and they want to do it on tape.
On tape, right? Gotcha. So you make like some deals with certain labels if they're cool.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Gotcha. And then they give you like some tapes, and you give the band some, etc. Like in the underground spirit.
Oh yeah, they're like, hey, I want to make 100 copies of Colonize the Rotting.
Right now.
And I'm like, sweet. Send me like 10 copies. Put my logo on there.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right, that's a low amount too, you know. So like you're pretty generous.
Right, you know me.
Yeah.
It's underground. I love it. Anything.
Of course. Yeah. As long as they're not making like 10,000 copies, you're good.
Well, no.
But who the hell needs 10,000 copies of Colonize the Rotting? You know, there's only like 100 fans. You know.
That's one of the best CDs ever, though.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
What about I know I can't ask you what your favorite is because you got so many, obviously. You know what I mean?
I'm almost at 500 now, Roy.
What was the band that was the hardest to get to do a CD with you? Do you ever remember that?
Like to be on Severed?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. I don't know.
The one you had to just ask like so many times, and you're like, "Hey man, what's up? It's Barrett from Severed," and they just either ignored you.
Something?
Or
do you know something that? Oh, Mortician is absolute. Every single time I talk to Will, I'm like, "Hey man, let's just do anything."
Yeah.
And Roger.
And then, I mean, beyond them now, was there ever an underground band that was kind of like, no thanks?
No. Like, that said no to me?
Maybe. Or, like, just didn't, you know, like, you were like, you knew it. You were like, oh, I'm putting this out, man. This is the shit. This is my shit. I love them. They're my friends, everything. And they're like, no, thanks anyway.
No,
it happens. No one. All right.
Honestly, I don't think so.
Yeah, I hear you. Usually, if you're passionate enough about a band, like you can talk to them, you know, and
for sure.
work
like
something with them to be like, please.
I would have went full on. Like, well, you're saying like have to beg for a band, right? Is that
not yes and no, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Like almost begging levels.
It wasn't like that for.
I know. I'm just busting you, man. We're just talking.
I understand.
This is Death Metal Podcast, so I just ask stupid questions like that. They're not very serious, you know. I mean, everyone.
Well, no, it's true though, because back in the day when I was like in the infancy of Severed Records, I would write like bands and be like, "Hey, what would it take
Right.
to get you on Severed Records?"
And they might not take you too seriously, right?
And they'd be like, "Who are you?" Or they'd be, okay, it would take this, and then I would say, "Okay,
Right
here's $10." It wasn't. It wasn't like that, but
no,
it
I
was-
got you. And
Well,
then,
yeah.
what about when you do your mass steal of all your band shirts with Necroharmonic? Like, when is that coming out?
Oh.
So anyway, we're gonna play
That's
another
gonna
song.
be that's gonna be next week when I talk to Roy.
Yeah, that'll be out in like 3 days. So
You want
all
to do
right.
some shirts? Because I
Yeah,
actually do need a thing for shirts.
I've been heavy on the black and whites. You know me though. That's my main goal. Like I'm not a color guy. Like I'm like a colored shirt guy and a black ink guy and a white ink guy. But I try to
Right.
keep it very simple and stripped down. Death metal. You know what I mean?
Old school.
Yeah. It seems easier to run the old school shop if I do it. You know.
So
like that's the thing.
you
like
you want to work together? Because I would absolutely love to.
yeah, let's talk, man. We'll try to collabros, just like we talked that one
Collabros.
night on the front. on the phone.
Collabros.
So let's play some more. This is an old demo that hopefully plays. Bacteria.
This one goes out to Adam Peterson from Tantrum.
Whoa. All right, Death Metal Podcast. That was Fatal. Some old shit. Damn, it got loud in here. Turn your thing down just a little bit, bro.
Me?
Yeah, you turn your mic down just a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
How's that?
Loud as shit. Hold on, I'm gonna just kick you out of the stream. Just hit the click again, alright, brother? Alright. So that we have Fatal. There was an old G Willikers clip from that I didn't play the other day. We played some other shows of them now. What do you call it? We played some other songs from that same gig, I should say. And it was like I said, I did a old school. This was a place I used to hang out, like G Willikers. It was like an old death metal. It felt like a death metal club because there would be like all these like young death metal band type things that would go down there, like early shows of like Suffo and like Immolation and stuff. And then so we did a 2-part episode with multiple people that were like kind of really there, dude. You know, like members of Goraphobia who were like playing on like on almost every show and shit. So definitely check that out. And then also, like I mentioned earlier, we had a 2-part Cadaveric Incubator interview. So let me see if I can find the part 1 on here. I don't even see the part 1 icon. Maybe I erased it. But then there's a part 2 of it. There's a part 1 right here. And a part 2, which this is like the interview. I don't even know if this is it, actually. So basically, though, I did like 2 Finland death metal interview type things. And like they were talking about like recordings on like Barrett studio stuff and like a lot of like Sentenced and just a big knowledge base of like Finland stuff. Baratharum and some black metal stuff, death metal. The guys from Cadaveric Incubator, like one of them is in that band Lantern. So like they definitely are tapped in with the old school shit. I want to send this out to my man Ryan from Ryan Fogarty, who passed away. Emptiness. Right, so that was Emptiness. And that, again, that goes out to my boy Ryan Fogarty. He took his life, actually, last month or 2 months ago. So I'm sorry to hear, like, that happened, man. Yeah, he's a cool dude. I used to hang with him at Maryland Death Fest, and we would get drunk. Or actually, I don't think I was getting drunk with him, actually, but I would watch him get drunk. You know, but yeah, maybe the first year, I forget, like some years, let's just say, but not towards the end. I stopped drinking a long time ago. So Barrett, back to you. Thank you, brother. Yeah, he's from Pennsylvania. He's a cool dude. He's from Allentown. What's in the future for Severed Records? You got anything you want to talk about, or?
Well, the Dead End thing is fantastic to me. I mean, that came out in 1997, and it was one of my favorite albums back then.
Right out.
And yeah, I mean, that's one of my favorite things. Also, so if you remember the band Human Artifacts,
right,
from actually the exact same place.
There's a lot of connection between like Human Artifacts, Lividity, and Dead End, right?
All the same guys.
Right.
Like Matt from Lividity, who you do Central Illinois Death Fest or Metal Fest.
Right, sure. I remember being out there with you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, me and you, buddy.
Yeah, brother. Doing the vending thing.
So yeah, after what is it? 15 years now. They're still working on the new album.
Oh shit!
Human Artifacts.
Damn.
Which
Human
is
Artifacts
Matt and Aaron from Lividity. And
so that's in the roster for the upcoming. A new Human Artifact.
As soon as Matt's happy with the recording, then it'll be out.
Right.
15 years we've been waiting.
What about other releases that are, you drop a name or two that maybe the Death Metal Podcast listeners might want to hear?
Oh, Embryogenic.
Okay.
It's a brand new band from I think it's Illinois.
Brutal Illinois.
Yeah. A lot of Illinois.
You're a big Illinois guy. Every band you mentioned.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We're gonna move you there.
Yeah. Yeah, Embryogenic. So gonna start out with like a EP.
Mm-hmm.
Like limited to 100 copies, and then it's a one-man band. I do a lot of one-man bands.
Like Putrid Pile. You did numerous
Pile's
Putrid Pile releases. Yep.
He's my family.
Yes, he is.
No, for real, like family members.
No, I know. I know he's your family member. You guys worked numerous releases,
Oh, it's been like 20 years now.
Wow, that's killer, dude. That's good when you have a good working relationship with a person and you both feel comfortable with each other and you continue to release with you.
Well,
I have that relationship.
I think it's simple as I'm 100% honest with him. He's 100% honest with me.
Right.
And I think that's pretty much
the basis of business. in the record business, it gets a little twisted because like sometimes people think one person's not being honest, and then sometimes there is somebody that's not honest. So like you have issues, So, but if you have two honest parties, things can fucking happen, dude. Especially if people trust each other, right?
That's the thing. Like, the trust part is huge.
Right now,
I trust him 100%. Apparently, he trusts me because we're still working together.
What's your favorite album from him or Putrid Pile? Do you ever think of one?
House of Dementia.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
I didn't expect you to say that one, but that's cool,
No,
man.
I was gonna say Revel, but
When you put it on for the first time, you were like, "What the hell?" Oh yeah.
what? Well, see, that's a different question.
Oh, that's a different question. So
That
it was
is
a
a
long
different
game.
question.
That was a long game album.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if you said you throw on a Putrid Pile album, what do you love?
Mm.
And that's easy. It's Bleed. What is it? Bleed for me.
Bleed for me demo.
Yes. Look
Right.
at you. All right, Roy.
I had that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had that sent to me, and he asked me to sign to Necroharmonic too, bro.
Oh.
You know, so I mean,
Also, Rich beats you out on that one.
I guess so. I mean, I just wasn't signing Future Pile at that moment. You know what I mean?
I
So
saw him at,
no one beat me out. The only time I felt
Rich did.
beat out was one time Coffin sent demos to myself and Razorback the same day.
Oh, no shit.
And I basically said, I was like, I would like to work with you guys. And they said, we're going to work with Razorback. They just...
Coffin's
It
rule?
was the same day, dude. So it was interesting.
No shit.
Yeah, that happened sometimes, you know? It's cool. Coffins is...
Believe me, it happens all the time.
Yeah. Well, that was when people sent, like, physical CDs around, too. So
But
those
that was
days
the thing.
are gone.
It was, I think it was...
They're not completely gone.
I could be wrong on the years, but I think it was 2002 was the last Ohio Death Fest. And like Deeds of Flesh was playing, Cinerary played, like Matty Way was singing there. Everybody was there.
Mm.
And Sean was there with oh god, what's his name? Well, actually, he records all of Putrid Pile's stuff now.
Okay.
Oh, what's his name? Like he has a studio. God damn it!
The Rolodex is spinning.
I'm so bad with names.
I mean, the thing is, I have the same issue on
Creed,
here.
Sean Creekworth, Sean
Creedmoor.
He's done everything in like Illinois forever. For the last like 20 years.
I thought Putrid Pile from Wisconsin, aren't they?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. No, but I mean god damn it. He
So moving right along.
when
you were at the Ohio Death Fest in 2002, which is
Right.
20 years ago now.
Wow.
I know. Weren't
Roy,
you just
you're
at
all-
like some new fests? Like you were vending at like some newer fests, right? Like the one with Mortician headlining and stuff.
I did everything. If I saw a flyer, if I saw anything within 15 hours
Right.
of wherever I was, that's where
That's
I
your
went.
territory.
Yeah.
That's definitely
Well, I mean,
severed territory.
I mean, there was no internet really. It was just if I got a flyer somewhere, it's like, oh, here's a show
right.
over in like Ohio or in Milwaukee or
Right.
wherever the fuck. I was there.
How about up into Canada? Did you ever go that direction too, or?
Oh yeah, not at that time, but within the last 10 years, been up there 3 times.
Cool.
Did Obscene Extreme.
Right.
Because Kirby, you know Kirby from
Sure.
Obscene Extreme.
It's Churbe.
Yeah. Kirby.
That's what I heard someone over there
Kirby.
say. So
Yeah.
I thought it was Kirby too.
I call him Kirby anyway.
Well, I mean, we just pronounce our things like the way American writes it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like we have like a bad pronunciation issues here, but it's cool.
Curby. That's Kirby.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's Churbe in Czech. I mean, I only learn these things from the people themselves or from their friends, because then I listen to the way their friends say their names. You know what I mean? So then I'm like,
That's the thing.
okay.
I always feel bad. I was like,
When you say Kirby or something.
Yeah, like, hey, what's up, Kirby?
I know. I'm sure he's used to it, dude. It would be like, it's like someone calling me Ray. Right?
But
Ray.
They're
like, hey, Ray Fox.
But you don't have an A.
I don't have it that much, though. Yeah, I get it occasionally.
I mean, Kirby Chirby. That's different, though.
It is. There's no H in there, so us Americans can't handle that.
Yeah. But it was cool, and it was ironic. Like I said, like I met him again in Montreal for the what was Obscene Extreme,
right? The
World
Obscene Extreme World Tour.
Yeah, it was. What year was that? It was like
Probably
10 years
about
ago.
like 2012.
12. That's the one. Yep.
Right.
That was the only one in Canada.
Yeah, they had Mexico, Canada, and then they had a couple other countries.
No, he did. I think he did 4.
Right, Japan, maybe.
Yeah, they all failed except for the one he does, like the original.
That sucks. That just shows you like it's hard to throw country shows in other countries. Because his fest is amazing. I went to his fest, dude. His fest is amazing.
Oh, I know. It's my bucket list thing. I want to go to Obscene Extreme in Czech Republic.
You pay for me, I'll help you, and then me and you go, and we'll just go as fans, and we won't no bands, no business.
Let's go
there, hang out.
I'm telling you, let's just go.
We'll get our tents.
Kirby,
we'll get a hotel close by in the little village there.
Oh no, you sleep in tents.
Well, I mean, I didn't sleep, so like the tent was good.
I won't sleep either.
Yeah, the tent felt good. Like it felt like a backpack that I could just put somewhere. You know what I mean?
But he already told me if I get over there, like I have anything I need.
No doubt.
So
yeah, he's a good guy.
Let's go.
Exactly. I was just listening to this, just to speak on Kirby. I don't know if anyone's into this band. I would like to put this out at some point in my life.
What is that?
Negligent Collateral Collapse.
Oh, fucking godly.
Yeah, godly. I think Bizarre Lepros put it out, though.
Oh, I did too.
You did
my
too?
My 12th release. Boy, they're fucking...
Which release did you put out? The demo?
Their first stuff.
It's
my
12th
album? Release. My 12th release.
Sick.
It's called United States of Gore Grind.
Oh, that one with the green cover?
No, it's like
It has like a states map on it. Yeah. I remember that one. Did that have the demo?
That was my 12th release.
Wow, damn! Did that have the demo? I was playing it the other day. The thing
is,
I always go down the rabbit hole. Like these
it's
are
so fucking brutal.
Whoa, shit!
It's so fucking brutal. It's ridiculous.
This is like my playlist for this week because I had Necrosion on.
Wow.
So Necrosion.
Right on.
Rehearsal demo 91.
I don't know that. I don't know that.
Oh, you don't know that? And then Intestinal Infection.
I know that for sure.
We did a split 7-inch with Libido Airbag.
Yep.
Excessive Orgy demo.
But I don't have that tape. No. You're putting out some stuff here, Roy.
I mean, this is just what I listen to. I'm not putting it out.
You should.
I mean, it would be cool. I mean, but I have some stuff lined up as well. So, but yeah, I mean, sometimes if I'm listening to it, there could be a chance in the future that I might put it out. You never know. I was listening to Corrupted, the Corrupted split 7-inch with.
I never liked Corrupted.
I had I don't know where the cover is, but I was listening actually to Barrett's demo a little bit because I see the tape right here.
Like the black metal band?
It says Barrett and Sentenced on it.
Yeah.
And then on the other side was the demo.
Demolic. Gods.
I got that from Finland, from Luxy probably, because me and him were like big traders, you know?
Yeah, for sure. We were all traders back then. Man, I wish we could just go back to those days.
It was different and more pure. Like,
it was better. Everything was better.
You found out about the bands differently, and then you heard them differently.
But when you heard them, you heard them.
Exactly.
It wasn't like some ridiculous video or anything. You just heard that band.
Exactly. There was
and
no
it
video.
Was probably a really bad recording on that tape.
Yeah, and it was video or it was
fucking amazing.
I know. And then when I listen to like new cleaned up versions of old songs, like say you go onto a digital platform and they have like a newer, like a cleaned up version of it, sometimes I don't like it as much as like the dirty ass tape version.
I like the dirty versions better.
Me too, man.
It's more real. It's, you know,
same.
Like to me, it grabs.
It brings back like your
it
like
grabs
youth,
the heart,
right?
It's just like it's fantastic. Like I was a little kid jumping around the walls.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So we're gonna wrap up Death Metal Podcast for tonight. I went live pretty much on the lurk. I figured let me do the AM edition because just in case I don't go live Saturday, which I probably will because I'm at a show. Basically, there's no chance. You know, there's a pretty goddamn good chance I'm going live at the show, dude. You know,
right on.
Like, I mean, I don't know how to play music during the show. That's the only problem, or like keep anybody entertained like when I'm not live. So that's the only confusing part. I wish I could figure that part out. Or I don't want to keep the show live the entire time, you know?
I hear you.
But
I truly appreciate you contacting me.
All right, man. And then Severed Records, everyone look it up, Severed Records, buy some stuff. Barrett, it was good to talk to you, brother. Let's not be strangers.
I've loved you forever.
All right, man. Be in touch.
Thank you, sir.
All right, homeboy.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, brother. Severed Records. Rep it. So, Death Metal Podcast. This has been another episode for you guys. You can watch it whenever the hell you want. Obviously, I did it at an obscene time because it's 5 a.m. in New Jersey, in New York. So, I hope you guys heard some cool stuff. I appreciate that Paul from Splatterreah and Justin in the chat. And who else do we have here? Obviously, Justin Wild. Appreciate you, bro. Kyle P, Kyle Codger, Adam Martin. You guys rule, dude. These are funny as hell, man. Appreciate the support. I don't know that name in Russian. Appreciate it, brother. But yeah, Philippe from Belgium, Mary Neary, everybody that tuned in, Maggot Craft. So you guys are awesome, man. Whoever is lurking or lurking, I see you, DJ Hellhammer. I deleted all your videos. I'll talk to you guys. So check out Death Metal Podcast. Maybe we'll be live Saturday. I'll be at a show or something, and maybe I'll turn the camera on and face it at the show. So I'm out of here. I'm going to play maybe one more track. And then, you know what? I'm not even going to play another track. I'm just going to play a little outro. And then I'll see you guys around the block. Let's see here. One for the road. The day black metal changed forever.
The year is 1993. And all of a sudden, one day, black metal becomes world famous. What happened? Let's find out.